And we come out to teach you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans that you are the Israelites according to the Bible.
That's right.
Give me the book of John chapter 8 verse 32.
Bring it out.
Because we're going to come out here today and show y'all the truth according to the Bible and who God truly loves on this earth and who he is dealing with. Read what you got.
The book of John chapter 8 verse 32.
Bring it out.
And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
So you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are going to learn today what the truth is according to the Bible.
Bring it
Why
out.
we at the bottom of society? Why do we have to steal and rob from each other just to make our ends meet? Why do we have to work every day and pay our taxes to the so-called white man who had us in slavery?
Bring it out.
Let's show you what the truth is according to the Bible, and let's show you how we separated for ourselves from the truth. Give me that Psalm chapter 119 verse 142.
The book of Psalms chapter 119 and verse 142.
Bring it out.
Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth.
So the laws of God is the truth.
That's
the
right.
laws of God is how we strayed from away and got to the bottom of society. Hey sis, how you doing? Come here for 1 second. Just give me 5 minutes of your time to show you something real quick. Well, keep going real quick. Just come out real quick. Read what you got.
Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth.
So the Bible said God's laws is the truth. And guess what? The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans hate the truth. Give me Isaiah 30 verse 9. Every time we look up in society, when death happens, when tragedies happen, what happens? We always call for a rally, a protest, and Black Lives Matter.
Right.
But when is God laws gonna matter to the society?
Right.
When is God laws gonna matter to y'all who's out here having sex with women, and then when the baby comes, y'all bail out?
That's
When
right.
is it gonna happen? Read that.
The book of Isaiah chapter 30 verse 9.
Bring it out.
That this is a rebellious people.
So the reason why we are continuing to have evil things happening to us, because we have to face reality that we are rebellious people.
Bring it out.
We hate knowledge. We hate correction. Read.
Lying children, children that will not hear the law of the Lord.
So we are children that would not hear the laws of the Lord. So this is why we at the bottom. Give me Proverbs chapter 13 verse 17.
Bring it out.
I'm going to show y'all why we at the bottom. I'm going to show you why we in poverty. We have to go to our enemy on the Sabbath day just to get a piece of bread and a sandwich and some orange juice. Because guess what? We don't take heed to the commandments. Read that.
The book of Proverbs chapter 13 verse 17. A wicked messenger falleth into mischief.
Verse 18.
Verse 18. Poverty and shame shall be to him that refuseth instruction.
So the God said poverty and shame belongs to them who forsake instruction.
Right.
What are the instructions? The commandments of God, that today is the Sabbath day. There should be no buying, no selling, or no trading. And if you do, guess what? The money that you make is going to go into naught. And guess who you're going to pay that money to? Your enemy.
That's right.
Give me the book of Hosea chapter 3 verse 4. Because the black man and the black woman has lost our image. We have lost our glory in this captivity. We have come over here and realized that we are not nothing. And guess what? That is true. We are nothing without the Most High God. Abraham, of Isaac, and Jacob. Read what you got.
The book of Hosea chapter 3 and verse 4. For the children of Israel shall abide many days without a king, and without a prince, and without a sacrifice, and without an image, and with an ephod.
So we were going to abide many days without our image. What was our image? That we were the true kings of the world.
That's
That
right.
our Savior, Jesus Christ, was a black man.
That's
How
right.
do we lose these things? Because of disobedience. But I'm going to show you what the prophets of God have already for today. Give me the book of 1 Maccabees chapter 3 and verse 21.
Bring it out.
Hey brother, come around right fast.
Trump love you. America love you.
America don't love the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Yeah, him, Mike. All right, read what you got. 1 Maccabees chapter 3 and verse 21.
Bring it out.
We come out here to give y'all the laws of God today. We come out here to fight for y'all souls today, whether you are here or for birth.
That's right.
How you doing? Can you come here for 5 minutes?
Love you, man.
Come for 5 minutes.
The book of 1 Maccabees chapter 3 and verse 21.
Read what you got.
But we fight for our lives in our law.
So we are here to fight for the laws of God and the lives of our people who are at stake every day in this captivity. So quick question, why did you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans fall to the lowest of the lowest in the society? While we are the ones that went into slavery and still haven't had no reparations given to us. Today we're going to find out why we went into slavery. Give me the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28. We're going to get straight to the point today on how y'all going to get back into y'all glory. Matter of fact, God give me Job 8 and 8. Because it's time for y'all to ask this question. What was I before I came to America? Why is it that I don't ever hear about great things about my ancestors?
Bring it
Why
out.
is it that I only hear that we came over here because we were poor and impoverished? When we were the greatest people on the face of the earth.
That's right.
Can no nation stand before us? Read what you got.
The book of Job, chapter 8 and verse 8.
Read.
For inquire, I pray thee, of the former age.
So we are asking y'all to inquire of the former age. Learn about who your forefathers are. I guarantee you, we asked one of y'all today, name one of your forefathers. Well, now one of y'all be able to tell us. But all y'all enrolling y'all kids in TSU when they not teaching us a goddamn thing.
Bring it out.
And prepare thyself to the search of their father.
So we coming out here today to tell y'all, prepare for the search of y'all fathers, because guess what? The man of the Lord gonna tell you your history.
That's
We
right.
gonna tell you who your forefathers are.
That's right.
Give me Ezra 4 and 20. Let me show y'all how great y'all was and how high the Most High set y'all up. But because of rebelliousness, y'all got put to the lowest of the lowest. And y'all content with getting y'all master all y'all attention and glory and money. Read.
The book of Ezra, chapter 4 and verse 20.
Bring it out.
There have been mighty kings also over Jerusalem.
He said there have been mighty kings over Jerusalem. At one point in time, you blacks and Hispanics and Native Americans were great kings over Jerusalem. King Solomon was a black man. King David was a black man.
That's right.
Guess what? The first king over the whole world, King Saul, was a black man.
That's
Read.
right.
Which have ruled over all countries.
We have ruled over every single country on this planet. And read.
Beyond the river,
Read.
in toll, tribute, and custom was paid unto them.
And guess what? Taxes were paid to us back then. But who are we paying taxes today? We are. Why? Because we forsook the laws of our God.
That's
Now
right.
let's go to Deuteronomy 28 and show you how we lost that and how we became Lord of Lords. You know what I want, verse 15.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15.
Read.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So brother right there with the black truck, listen to this. He said it will come to pass if you do not hearken unto the voice of the Lord your God. Read.
To observe, to do all his commandments.
So if the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans didn't take heed to his commandments, let's show you what the punishment was going to be. Read.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So God said, brother with the Georgia hat on, if you didn't take heed to his commandments, and we kept smoking, we kept drinking, kept dealing with women like whores, that all these curses were going to come upon us and overtake us. I'm going to show you what a curse is according to the Bible. Give me Baruch chapter 1, verse 20. I'm going to show you exactly what a curse is according to the Bible. Because a lot of us think curses is curse words. I'll set your ass up. Ooh, that's a curse word. Now I'm going to show you what the real curses is according to the Bible. Read.
The book of Baruch, chapter 1, verse 20. Wherefore the evils cleave unto us.
So the Bible said the evils cleaved unto us, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Read.
And the curse.
And the curse. Read.
Which the Lord appointed by Moses, his servant.
So Moses appointed evils unto us and we didn't keep the commandments.
Bring
Go
it
back
out.
to Deuteronomy 28. So I'm going to show you what these curses is that have come upon the children of Israel. And we're going to find out who the true Jews are today. Read.
Verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So the Bible said if we didn't hearken unto his commandments, that all these curses were going to come upon us and overtake us. Keep reading.
Verse 16. Curse shall thou be in the city, and curse shall thou be in the field.
So the Bible said, cursed shall we be in the city, and cursed shall we be in the field. How were we cursed in the city? Every city we came into, we were being auctioned off to a white family, to an African family, to an Asian family, to an Arab family. Every nation in the earth participated in our captivity. Read.
Verse 16. Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field.
And he said we were going to be cursed in the field. What fields were the black man and the black woman cursed in? being produced today, guess who made that happen? You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
Bring it on.
Y'all paved the way for America to be so-called great through the sweat and blood of your ancestors. Read.
Verse 17. Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store.
So guess what? The Bible said cursed should be thy basket and thy store. Every store that we own today, it doesn't come to profit. Why? Because we have evil in our hearts and we curse. We got to pay taxes to the white man on our own business.
That's right.
And they say, guess what? If we don't feel like you have enough credit, you can't start it. No matter how much talent you have, guess what? That's a curse. Read.
Verse 18. Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body and the fruit of thy land.
He said, cursed shall be the fruit of thy body. That's why our children are coming out deformed with disabilities, coming out the womb with cancer, coming out the womb evil, because the Most High God said he was going to curse the fruit of our body if we didn't take heed to his commandments.
Bring it out.
Jump down to verse 28.
Verse 28. The Lord shall smite thee with madness.
He said he was going to smite us with madness. Matter of fact, since we got a Hamite brother currently walking around hollering, go to verse 27 so we can show the world what Most High did to their people. And he said he was going to put that same plague on us. Read.
Verse 27. The Lord will smite thee with the box of Egypt.
The box of Egypt, the other evil plague that came upon Egypt. Read.
And with the emerald, and with the scab, and with the itch, well, that could not be healed.
So guess where that itch came from first that everybody have today? That came from those so-called friendly neighborhood Hamite, the Egyptians. And the Most High said that same plague was going to come upon y'all. So for all you Jakes out here want to be African so bad, let's read.
Rose up against them and dealt subtly with them and brought them low with laboring and brick and made them slaves.
Jump down
Verse 17. In which they sinned not before their God. They prospered.
So when we did not sin against the Most High God, we prospered in this world. We overcame all the Hamite nations and took their land from them and made that land our land. Because guess what? That's what was promised to us. Read.
They prospered because the God that hated iniquity was with them.
So the God that hated iniquity was with us when we overcame all the evils that was set before us, when we kept the laws of God. So right now, we done heard to tell y'all that the laws of God is your strength. And when we all repent and keep the commandments, let me give you a taste of what's going to happen. Give me Revelation 13:10.
Bring it out.
I'm going to show you what's going to be given to us when the Most High God come back. I'm going to show you the greatness in keeping these commandments. Read.
The book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
So all the other nations led us into captivity. So get what the Most High God said. They're going to go into captivity.
That's right.
Read that again.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Since how your ancestors and your forefathers went into slavery, guess what? When Christ come back, your Messiah, guess what he said? The other nations gonna go into captivity.
That's right.
Your feet now ain't gonna be able to touch the ground because guess what? You are the greatest creation that God made. I'm gonna show you that. Give me Deuteronomy 7:6.
Bring it out.
Let's show that sister that she the greatest thing that God made on the face of the earth.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6.
Read.
But thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
So the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are a holy people unto the Lord thy God. What does that mean? He separated you from all the other nations. Read.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
So he has chosen us to be a special people unto himself. Read.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
He has chosen us to be a special people above all the people that are upon the face of the earth. And ain't no nation gonna be able to stop against us.
That's
when
right.
Christ come back. Now good, read what you're reading again.
The book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go unto captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
So all these other nations that killed us, that destroyed us, that sold us into slavery, guess what? Your time coming where you're going to have to pay homage to the Messiah. Give me Hosea 6:1. Let's get back to showing our people that it's time to return back to their father. Read.
The book of Hosea, chapter 6 and verse 1. Come and let us return unto the Lord.
So it's time for you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to return back back to the Lord.
That's
read.
right.
For he hath torn,
He torn us in slavery. Read.
and he will heal us.
And he gonna heal us when we start keeping his commandments and come back to his laws. Read.
He hath smitten,
He has smitten us. He has scattered us. How do we get smitten? To colonization. We got colonized by the other nations. Read.
he will bend us up.
He will bind us up. He's gonna bind us back up into one nation. We're not gonna be separate no more. We're gonna be the house of Israel. Read.
That's right.
After 2 days will he revive us.
So after 2 days, he gonna revive us. So it's time for y'all to come back into the law, statutes, and commandments of God.
Now they will see the true men of God. We are not black men, we are the Israelites. Take care of us. Take care of us. And our children too. And our children too. We have repented. We have repented. How about you? How about you? People want to know who's the king.
O nation of Israel, it's time to return to the Father. O nation of Israel, it's time to return to the Father.
Now why they trying to make it so hard to serve God? And why when I say that I'm a Jew it sound odd? For years I've been walking around saying that I'm a black man. I ain't saying that no more, it sounds wrong, man.
This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Stay up to date with our latest events, music, and classroom lessons. IUIC plans to continue visiting different countries where this gospel has not been preached before. IUIC needs your help in pushing this truth. So join us. Subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and podcasts, and stay up to date with us. For more information, please visit www.israelunite.org.